Hello, everybody, and Merry Christmas. I have nothing to do. I'm bored. Felt real sick yesterday, so I'm gonna relax some, doing some laundry, and I guess I'm gonna read some news like I always do when I'm trying to relax. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna read some news, see what's going on after Christmas besides the bombing in Nashville. You can read along the news with me, my zero watchers. Let's go to Opera. Start reading the news. All right. I guess I'll start with CNN. It's where better to get news to ruin your holiday than CNN.com. So let's see what we got here. Here's what happened when Democrats challenged Bush's win. They're like going back in time. I don't want to read that. Live updates. U.S. surpasses 19 million COVID-19 cases. Look, I know COVID-19 is a real thing, but man, I don't know. Seems like the amount of fear that they're trying to spread about it, it's like everything's doom and gloom. Like everything, like even when you go to YouTube, every other video, like news-related video, says, the COVID-19 cases, they're trending down a little bit, but all the hospitals, they're scared of what's to come. They're be saying that all the time. I know it's bad, from listening to like doctors and stuff. But how many months in a row are they going to say the doctors are on the hospitals and the ICUs? They're on the brink of collapse. They've been on the brink of collapse now for like almost a year. Like they're gonna. Is there going to be a collapse? Maybe there will be. I'm just saying. It's just like it's like crying wolf, man. All this talk on YouTube and the news about COVID-19. It's just like cover it without all the extra fear tactics. All right, so let me see. The latest on the coronavirus pandemic and vaccines. What you need to know. You need to know it.
You acknowledged to the New York Times.
Whoa, shut up, lady. That's loud. I hate auto-playing videos. The EU has launched a mass vaccination program across its 27 member states. All right. As long as it's not mandatory, that's fine. Also, if I am going to get the vaccine, there was a guy on YouTube who did a video where he talked about like he was reading about the past issues Pfizer had with the law and their track record as a pharmaceutical company. And it's early on. Everybody would like to have someone else like test the vaccine to make sure it's safe. But the guy was talking about all the bad things Pfizer has done, and I've already read about bad things Pfizer's done because I used to work somewhere where Pfizer sponsored some of the stuff that we had there. So I already read up and knew some stuff about Pfizer, and like a lot of companies, they have a lot of dirty laundry. So I don't know if it's too much safer, but the little I read, if I had to pick between Moderna and Pfizer vaccine, I would prefer to get the Moderna one if I had to get a vaccine. But there's side effects to getting the vaccines from what I read. But if it's a real big problem, if everybody gets the vaccine in the long run, it benefits everybody. I don't know. We'll see. We'll learn more as the vaccine comes out. Hopefully, as more people get the vaccine, hopefully down the line, summer 2021 rolls around and we don't have to start hearing about, this is happening from the mRNA vaccines and this is happening to this person. Hopefully none of that stuff happens, but we'll see. So let's see. What do we need to know? Let's see. The EU has launched a massive vaccination. I already read that. Dozens of countries have banned travel from the UK containing a new COVID-19 variant. It's like the flu. I think almost every virus has a variant. So, yeah, big deal. If you read about the vaccines and how the vaccine stops the spread of the COVID-19 virus, or I don't know if all coronaviruses do the same thing with the spike proteins and all that jazz on the cells, but the vaccines that they have out now, like if you've read about or watched video on like how they work, done your research how it works, the vaccine should be able to handle the new strains and stuff. It's just what's different about the strains, I don't know exactly, but as far as physically how they go about attacking your cells, if that hasn't changed, the vaccine should work fine. Millions of Americans are in danger of losing key benefits soon if President Trump doesn't sign the $900 billion COVID-19 bill. Now, I watched on another YouTube channel where the guy says, that stimulus package, I think like only 3% of that, or it might have been less than 3% of it. 3% of it goes to the people. Like the checks that they're cutting to us is only 3% of the COVID-19 relief package that they're about to pass. So I don't know if that's accurate, but if that is accurate, that's pretty sad, because that means all the other money's going to rich people who are already rich, who aren't being hurt by this, and yeah, they're gonna get money from that. Like I guess, I don't know, pharmaceutical company. I don't know where's the other 97% go. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if that statement's accurate, but I saw that on Jericho Green. That's another YouTuber. He mentioned that, so I don't know if that's accurate. COVID-19 variant detected in Norway. Here's another one. A new COVID-19. I was reading that one started in Africa, South Africa. Another one, they're saying that the one in the UK may have originated from there. I don't know. I feel like sometimes they're making this stuff up. Like they don't know. But let's see. They know more than me. Maybe. The new COVID-19 variant, first identified in England, has been detected in 2 people in Norway, according to the Norwegian Institute of Public Health on Sunday. They probably definitely have variants and strains in this country, but we don't know what's going on in this country. They just talk. Nobody knows what's going on. So who knows? The new strains probably are in this country and people already have it. So let's see. NIPH Department Director Leinvold. That's his name. His name's Leinvold. That's a cool name. Said additional testing and closer follow-ups of close contacts will be carried out to reduce the risk of possible further spread. She also said that while there is reason to be cautious, it is uncertain how important a role the variant plays in spreading the virus. Usual measures to fight the pandemic, such as staying home if sick, testing, social distancing, quarantine measures, and limited gatherings are important to control this variant as well, she added. Staying home if you're sick. How does that help if there's so many asymptomatic carriers of the virus? So I don't see how that helps. So if you're not sick, if you don't have symptoms, you're gonna go to work and you're gonna spread it and stuff. But people have to live. You know what I mean? It's like, what are you supposed to do? On Saturday, the Public Health Agency of neighboring Sweden announced a variant had been diagnosed in a region of Sörmland on the outskirts of Stockholm. Alright, that's great. Any more fun news? I gotta get into this too. There's the explosion in Nashville. See what other developments happening with that story. Because that story, I don't know, man. That's one of those things, like, they can make up almost anything. I even saw a video today where somebody was trying to claim it was a drone strike. Like, the conspiracy theories are already out. Like, here's video. It looks like there's a contrail from like a rocket or something like that. We'll see. Just relax, man. Everything just happens. It's easy to jump to conclusions. But I don't know. We'll see what's going on. The only thing I could think of for a motive as far as this Nashville explosion is happened outside of the AT&T one of the AT&T buildings. So I don't know. Maybe somebody has a vendetta against AT&T. Otherwise, I mean, why? I mean, the object obviously wasn't to kill as many people possible, because the truck was playing back audio with a 15-minute warning that it was going to explode. So I don't know. Let's see. Before I get into that, Fauci says he believes the worst is still to come in the pandemic. That's what I mean. This is all you hear about. See, the worst is going to come. This is going to happen. It might happen. It's like, that's all they talk about. It's like everything is, this is going to happen. This is going to happen. Everyone's bracing for the worst. It's like, all right, we get it, you know? It's like, this is the pandemic's deadliest month in the U.S. and January looks nightmarish. It ain't even January. January looks nightmarish. It's like, all right, so what are we supposed to do? Everybody's supposed to stay home, run out of money, and be homeless. So it's like, pandemic's great if you own real estate and you have people paying you rent, but it's pretty bad if you can't work. I don't know. Europe launches mass vaccination program as countries race to contain new variant. How are you going to contain the new variant if it's the same vaccine that you're using for the original variant? So you're going to do the mass vaccination anyway. Is the new variants just a scare tactic to get more people to take the vaccine faster? Maybe. I don't want to be conspiracy theorist either, but it's like, if you were going to do mass vaccination, if COVID-19 was already a problem, and the new variants, are they a bigger problem now? Or are they trying to make it a bigger problem now? I don't know. New York healthcare provider may have fraudulently obtained vaccines, state says. Let's investigate this headline. Please, no autoplay video. It's annoying. Let's see. A New York-based healthcare provider may have fraudulently obtained COVID-19 vaccines and transferred and administered the vaccine to members of the public, contrary to state guidelines, according to a statement released by New York Health Commissioner Dr. Howard Zucker. All right, what do they mean? Let me see if I can get to the meat of this. May have transferred the COVID-19 vaccine to facilities in other parts of the state in violation of state guidelines. But what vaccine was it? Administer COVID-19 vaccines to those qualified to receive them and will actively cooperate. That's it. It's just a lot of paragraphs and a lot of sentences to basically say COVID-19 vaccines were delivered and possibly administered outside of state guidelines. It's awesome reporting, CNN. Oh man, I could work for CNN. Spell stuff wrong, report poorly. I could do all that. GOP lawmaker reacts to Trump's veto. I normally don't read the regular news that long. I like to read technology news. It's more fun. I'll read this. I'm only reading this news because I'm bored. But it's good to read every once in a while, see what's going on in the world. Tom Brady lifts Buccaneers into playoffs. This is the first time in 11 years that the Patriots haven't been in the playoffs. And this is the first time in 11 years, or maybe more, they haven't had Tom Brady on their team as quarterback. So that makes Tom Brady look good, and it makes the Patriots look bad. Makes Bill Belichick look like the weaker part of that duo too. Wrestler John Huber dies at 41. I don't know who that is. Let me see who John Huber is. Nope. Never seen that guy in my life. Utah football star Ty Jordan dies at, oh damn, football star died at 19? How? Died at the age of 19. Jordan was named the Pac-12 Conference Offensive Freshman Player of the Year last week. The native of Mesquite, Texas, rushed for 597 yards and scored. All right, yeah. How'd he die? No cause of death provided. Doesn't say how he died. Damn, only 19. Star football player? 19? That sucks. Okay. What is happening with Bitcoin's insane record run? I don't know, man, but the success of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies bodes poorly for people who like computers. The people who like computers like powerful GPUs. And I read somewhere that AMD's RDNA 2 architecture mines Bitcoin pretty efficiently, so that's bad news. I mean, there's already no availability of those GPUs on Newegg and Amazon, and it's just gonna get worse if the cryptocurrency craze comes back. People start building mining farms, buying all the, you know how it goes. Anybody who watches my channel is already kind of a tech nerd, and they already know about what I'm going to say. So, U.S. Army prototype cannon blasts target from 43 miles away. Is that a video I should check out? I should check that out. Let's see. Is this going to be super loud? Let me see. I give you permission to play. U.S. Army will successfully fire a precision-guided munition at a target 43 miles away. Alright, this is all video. Okay. Test took place. Wait, don't tell me that. You hit that truck from 43 miles away? Like, that's got to be a guided projectile. And what's guiding? It's got to be a satellite, something. I don't know how that works. But this is just stock. This is just stock footage. But I would like to see the actual round hit the target from 43 miles away. Hey, who knows, man? Maybe the thing that hit the RV in Nashville was shot from 43 miles away. I'm just kidding. I don't know. No conspiracy theory. some knives. The best WFH products to build your ultimate home. Ah, man. Let me see. All right. That's enough for CNN.com. Let's go to, let's try their mortal enemies, Fox. We got news for you. If you like our countries, please disable your ad blocker. Never. Never. This is built-in ad blocker from Opera, so there's no add-ons on this or anything like that. It's just built in. It's like Brave browser. It has it built in. But I did a test the other day, see who eats up more resources at the same website, and Opera used less system resources when compared to the Brave browser. That's why I'm sticking with Opera for my miscellaneous browsing. Firefox is my daily driver. I like Firefox the most just because it's customizable and I have OCD and I like to have the layout look a certain way. Chrome's good for a lot of things because Google runs everything, and even if they don't go with HTML standards as closely as Mozilla does with Firefox, Chrome and Chromium-based browsers are the first browsers most companies and venues make sure that their websites and stuff run fine on those browsers because they're the biggest, most used ones. So it's good to have Chrome at your disposal if you get a website that's looking screwed up or something like that. If it looks screwed up in Chrome or even in Chromium version of Edge, chances are it's the website's fault, not your browser's fault. So it's good to have multiple browsers to make sure if you are having a problem rendering a website, make sure it's the website, not your browser. So have multiple browsers. Yeah, I use Firefox, Chrome, and Opera. Every once in a while, Brave, and of course, Chromium edition of Edge. And there's Safari for all you, whatever you want to use. So let's see what's on Fox News. Step up and fight. Trump calls out McConnell. Fox, they don't go as hard with scare tactics as CNN.com, which makes their website a lot less fun. Because CNN's, and it's funny because I used to think the same thing about FoxNews.com. I used to think, man, these guys are nuts. They're crazy. But now CNN's like by far more crazy. So CNN's website's much more fun to read because it's full of like every other article is like scary stuff. We're all gonna die and all that stuff. But yeah, Fox is still pretty good. It's a little more boring though. Hunt for answers. Nashville bombing. Person of interest under scrutiny. I was reading something earlier about there was a headline regarding looking for oh no, come on, get out of here. Looking for a person of interest regarding the Nashville bombing, and it said possible person of home being get out of here with that. Possible person of interest home being raided by the FBI. Well, if their home's being investigated, if they're in their home, are you a possible person of interest or are you a bona fide person of interest? How can you be a possible person of interest? If they're at your house, if they're talking to you, if they're bothering you, you are a person of interest. You're not a possible person of interest. It's just the wording that they use on everything. It's like, I think you qualify as a person. And why is it a person of interest now? A suspect, an accomplice is like person of interest. All right, let's see their reporting on the Nashville bombing. Yeah, I didn't tell anybody that I was going to do this stream. I'm just doing this just because I'm bored. No one's watching. I don't warn anybody that I'm going to stream. It's really just for me. just something to do. When I stream, it's usually boring stuff like this, reading the news and just talking aloud, and I really don't make any useful content. Just the only reason why I have subscribers is I have a few videos that have helped people, and if I had more resources, like more stuff to try and test and all that stuff, find out their problems and find out fixes to those problems, I'd be able to help more people. But when you're poor, you don't get a lot of new stuff, so you don't get a lot of new information to share with other people. You knock out all your problems, you share that information with people, and that's it. And when a new problem arises, and if I solve that problem, I'll share that with more people. But until then, it's just filler, me trying to pass the time, reading news like this. Nashville explosion. Officials search home connected to person of interest. Have more than 500 tips. I mean, they got the RV on video. They're going to be able to connect the dots to like RVs in the area, or or if they find a VIN number, who knows what they're going to find. But it's the fact that they got the vehicle that exploded on video that's going to probably help the investigators. They're going to, this is big. They're going to find out. They're going to find out more about it in time. Authorities have identified a person of interest related to the Nashville bombing on Christmas and searched the home linked to that person, law enforcement officials said. Hey, Angry Doge, how are you, man? Welcome to the most boring stream on YouTube. I'm watching I'm reading about the bombing in Nashville. Nashville's a big city in Tennessee, one of our states. I don't know if you've heard about that, but did you hear about the bombing on Christmas Day here in the United States? There was a big RV vehicle. It's like almost kind of like a mobile home, like a vacation, recreational vacation. I forget what RV stands for, but it had audio. Oh, I'm okay. Yeah, it had audio that was playing out loud and telling everybody this vehicle's gonna explode in 15 minutes. And then when it got to 14 minutes, it said everybody evacuate. This vehicle's gonna explode in 14 minutes, and then so on. 13 minutes. This vehicle's gonna explode in 13 minutes. So the people who I don't read or watch the news that often either, but I do try to keep up with the times and stuff. But of course, that was like big thing because it's on Christmas, and I don't know. When that happened, I expected like more stuff to happen because it's like people who want to hurt people, and it's usually when they want to attack and kill people. It's on Christmas. I don't know if you know from the Discord, like speaking with me and stuff, but I mostly speak to Ghost Adder and Obi-Wan and Skystalker from Mike's Discord. But they know like I'm a non-believer. I don't believe in God or any of that stuff. But I still love Christmas, and I know people who aren't Christians, bad people who aren't Christians and stuff. That's their favorite time. That would be their ideal time to strike, right? On like the holy days, like if I was like a real crazy, like demented anti-Muslim, I'd probably try to do, I don't want to say this on YouTube, but kill someone on Ramadan or something like that. You know what I mean? Like that's the way. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's hard to hold the conversation because I know there's a delay and there's a lag and stuff. But what are you doing watching my stream, man? It's really boring, man. You could. Your streams are more exciting. I watch your stream, watching you kick ass with the scope. But yeah, that's what I'm reading about. They're trying to find out who did it. There's already conspiracy theories that it was a drone strike, and it's going to be all this stuff. Like It's the same thing. Like when the World Trade Center had the airplanes run into it, everybody said it wasn't an airplane, it was a missile and stuff. Like, I watched that with my own eyes. So conspiracy theories, especially when you witness one of the biggest things in American history or the world's history, like one of the biggest terrorist attacks in world history, and you see all these conspiracy theories and you witnessed it with your own eyes. Like, I saw it with my own eyes, a plane fly into a building. It makes the conspiracy theory sound a little bit more stupid. Yeah, man, you shouldn't have stopped your Saints Row game. You shouldn't have stopped your Saints Row game to watch me read the stupid news. But I am, after I read this stuff, I'm probably going to go on to Amazon, and I'm going to look at some of the products I was interested in. Oh yeah, I'm not sure I know who Adam is, but yeah, I know Ghost and Noob. I mean, I don't know if you noticed, but I constantly riff on Ghost Adder because I really like him. I think he's a really cool guy, so I constantly diss him all the time. I'm constantly riffing on him, making fun of him, making jokes about him. Everybody probably thinks I hate him, but oh yeah, it's copyright-free music, so I don't want to get in trouble with the powers that be at YouTube. So found some copyright-free music. Play that in the background. I like most. Man, it's weird. I was talking about this with someone the other day. I like most kinds of music, almost all kinds of music. The only music I really hate, and this is funny because I know a lot of Dominicans and Puerto Rican people, they like this music in their culture, Latino people, reggaeton. I hate that music, man. Reggaeton is like, man, that is classical music, hip hop, R&B, even like, I mean, I don't really like that death metal where the guys are like screaming, but like, I understand their attitude. I don't know, there's like all these different music. They don't bother me that bad, but reggaeton, man, I can't stand that music. But yeah, this is jazz, I'm pretty sure. I like jazz. My son's mother listens to bachata and what's the other one that Puerto Rican people like? Not merengue. Damn. What is it? Bachata, merengue, and there's another one. Not calypso. Oh man, will your European ass know the answer to this? What's the one? Salsa. I think it's salsa. Yeah, salsa. But merengue is cool. I like merengue. It's got that up-tempo beat. But anyway, I got off topic. Back to the explosion. The officials have received more than 500 tips regarding the suspect in a Friday explosion downtown. That must be the person's house. The dude or dudettes house. The person who set it up. They wounded 3 people. There's a video of Samba? Nah, I was thinking it's salsa. All right, hold on. Let me see if this is coming up on. Let's do Latino culture music. Music of Latin America. Let's see. Bolivia. Come on, list of music. I don't want. Oh, Bolivia. Brazil is large. All right, let me try types of Latin music. Let me see. Merengue. Cumbia. I don't know what that is. Latin rock. Bachata. We got that one. Samba. Let me look up samba music. Let me have somebody teach me. How do you spell it? S-O-M-B-A. Samba music. Samba. No, samba. I spelled it wrong. Also known as samba urbano carioca, or simply samba carioca, is a Brazilian music genre that originated in the Afro-Brazilian communities of Rio de Janeiro in early 20th century. I learned something. It said salsa and samba. Rumba? Man, you guys show me how much stuff I don't know. Rumba music. Let me see what rumba music is. Rumba. The term rumba may refer to a variety of unrelated music styles. Originally, rumba was used as a synonym for party in northern Cuba. How did I get on a tangent about music genres when I was talking about terroristic explosions? I don't know, man. I love you guys, man. I went from explosions to talking about music. I mean, you guys bringing the happy. That's good. I need less death and gloom and more talking about music and happy stuff. So that's good. I don't know how I got off topic, but let's see. Oh, here's a video of the explosion. Let's see. And one of the videos has a dog, like the blast, like some guys and a dog. Let's see.
This area must be evacuated now.
Here's a video. Angry Dukes. Check it out.
This area must be evacuated now. This area must be evacuated now.
See, it's saying evacuate right now.
You can hear this message. Evacuate now. If you can hear this message, evacuate
It says
now.
if you can hear. Oh shit! That's scared. Oh shit! It said if you can hear this message, evacuate right now. Imagine how scary that would be in person. Like, man, that was sudden. Let me play that back again.
Evacuate now. If you can hear this message, evacuate now.
See, I don't care what the person's goal was. Like, if they were trying to make some kind of political statement or something like that, like our bomb is safe. We made it, so we warned everybody to evacuate so nobody would get hurt. There's families and that. If you're gonna give families 15 minutes to evacuate and get away from a bomb that caused that much damage, especially really, really early in the morning when there's like families and children. Like I was listening to one lady whose family was evacuated. They had kids. Anybody who's gonna like hurt like innocent people and especially kids, man, there's no excuse for doing something like that. Like even with a warning and stuff. I mean, thankfully there was a warning, but let me see what you guys just said. Let me see if I could find another video on the explosion. Angry. Let's go to YouTube. Let's see. Nashville explosion. Oh, here's another. Hold on. I don't want to hear all this hoopla with it. I just want to see the explosion. Surveillance video. Obviously, it did a ton of damage. Let me see. Nashville explosion. Let me see if there's any short videos. And let's see if these jokers just get out of here.
Good evening. There is breaking news tonight.
Look at her hair. She's beautiful.
A person of interest in the
Let's see.
bombing in Nashville. Today, agents combed through a severely
They're gonna show the
damaged
explosion?
downtown, looking for clues.
Nah, they're showing the same video that
RV rigged with
we just watched.
This is an explosive device.
Glenn just tried to scroll down my YouTube page. Hey, I do that. I've done that before. Watching Mike's stream or somebody else's stuff. I've tried to move their screen. I'm like, why can't I control it? Why can't I control Mike?
And right now, it looks like the motive were found at the scene, perhaps set off by the large explosion.
So
More leads for investigation.
the amount of damage
along with about 500
that did, I wonder if it's similar to the if someone tried to do the same thing they did with the Oklahoma bombing. Like if they tried to did a fertilizer bomb. Are you guys familiar with fertilizer bombs? Apparently, fertilizer can be used as an explosive. I forget all the chemistry involved, but I wonder if that's what they did. Massive explosion, intentional. Let me see. Aerial footage of intentional explosion. All right, this is just footage. Let's see. That's the damage. If I full screen this, is gonna look weird because I have it set up in OBS. So I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me see how this looks. I mean, yeah, that's man, that whole street got destroyed. Look at that. Those firemen, man, they're talking about it right there on the roof. They're like, yeah, that's bad. That's a rough morning. The flames went pretty high. Yeah. Yeah. And so far, from what I know, man, look at all that damage. 3 people were injured and nobody died. Apparently, their human remains may have been found, but it may have been somebody inside the RV. I don't know. With an explosion like that, I'm surprised way more people didn't die. But see if there's any more news about the Nashville explosion. Let's see. Biden team releases statement on that. Who cares what Biden says about the explosion? It was a bad explosion. What was he gonna say? Trying to find like some good footage and stuff, but these news things, they want to put their spin on everything. Here we go. Let's see. Let's see if this global news video has any. Damn, look at that. All their windows got blown out. Oh shit. I guess all the plumbing got damaged. I don't know if it's raining out there or it's just all the plumbing's damaged, all that water inside. This person, if they were there like during the blast, whoever's filming this, they must be like, man, I just cheated death. Look at that guy. Oh, Mike Pandel. Wow. Hey guys, my UK family. This is Mike Pandel's a guy that I worked with last year. He is one of the greatest guys I've worked with ever. He's like so smart. I can't believe he's wasting his time watching my dumb stream too. Please. Let me see. Is it Are you working? You're probably at work right now, right? Mike is when I want to feel dumb, I talk to guys like Mike. He's built custom software. Like I don't even know where to begin. He builds custom software, and he's like really good at like automation and PowerShell scripting. He's just like, yeah, work is super slow. work is super slow because you guys do such a kick-ass job automating things and making things run efficiently. Actually, I was just thinking about that, because I'm working the new contract job, and I like the people because you know me, I love people, man. I love meeting new people, and some of the people that I've met there, I already like them. I still feeling everybody out and stuff, but like some of the things, Oh, Phil's at work too. What's up, Phil? Yeah. All right, Angry Doge, thanks for stopping in, man. Tell all the UK brothers and sisters I said what's up. All right. Merry Christmas, man. Love you, man. Yeah, so Mike, the people at the it's kind of very unorganized. Like I'm building systems and it's weird because it's like that it's for a German company. I expected more to Germans. We got and I'm not trying to badmouth anybody. I'm really not, but never keep your mouth shut when you see there's room for improvement, right? So we got all these machines and stuff, and there's no standard for which BIOS goes on the machines and stuff. And as you well know, remember I had the trouble with that one machine that the BIOS version was keeping it from using a shared resource as far as the locally connected USB printer on the other computer. So BIOS, GhostAd is here. Oh, let me stop the stream. GhostAd is here. Don't like him. Where do I end stream? Just kidding. What's up, GhostAd? What's up, GA? Yeah. So Mike, what I was gonna say was the reason why everything's so boring for you guys at your job is because, and I was talking about this with myself. I have these conversations with myself, and what I miss about you guys. You guys are constantly evolving, constantly, like, you'll have downtime, you're gonna relax and try to de-stress, whatever you want to call it. But you guys are constantly figuring out ways to make things more efficiently, and you don't shoot down other people who have ideas. Like you when I started taking AC adapters and putting them in boxes according to voltage and amperage, no one had any problems with me doing that. You guys were like, hey, it makes sense, go do it. Let's put the switch here, let's set this up like this. Phil has an idea, you have an idea, Stefan has an idea. I hate to do all this name dropping and stuff like that, but nobody knows all these guys. But I really miss that. I feel like I don't have that where I am now. It seems like it's more messy, and it seems like the group as a unit is less on top of things. I mean, everybody's working hard and doing their job and stuff, and I'm the new guy there, and I'm always learning. I'm always the lowest rung because it's a new system, and I'm always trying to catch up with everybody else. Just like when I was with you guys, I was the dumbest one in the room because I was new and I didn't know the system. It was like Andrew helping me out with WMS and all that stuff. So I'm in the same situation now, but I felt like the guidance, like working with you guys, and let me know if you're still listening, Mike. I don't want to bore you to death, but the guidance from you guys and like how everything was structured, like our boss and you guys were on top of things, man. Like this is how we're gonna handle this. This is how we're gonna handle that. Man, I miss that. It's like it was very structured. And things that didn't make sense or things that were poorly implemented, you guys were aware of it. You guys didn't sweep it under a rug. You guys called it out. You only grow when you are improving and trying new things. That's why we always welcome new ideas. Throw your 2 cents when you can. You aren't dumb. You have amazing ideas. Yeah, and that's another thing I miss. You guys always reassuring and getting shot by the Nerf gun, by the boss's Nerf gun. Every time I talk bad about myself and stuff, I don't totally hate myself. I'm just aware of my shortcomings. You watch some of my YouTube videos and you see I don't cut out the mistakes. They're full of mistakes. And forget it, the mistakes I make in life pale compared to like technical mistakes that I make. I mean, technical mistakes pale compared to mistakes that I make in life. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Man, I'll tell you one thing, man. yeah, the Nerf gun. There's a delay, so I'm seeing your comments now. I forget. I'd have to do some math, but it's probably like 10-second, 15-second delay. I could probably set it if I can even try one of my streams with the ultra low latency. I might try it one of these days, but I don't stream that often, so I have to practice with it more. But yeah, I miss man, like, I don't know. I wish I was still working with you guys. Like, I really do. I liked you and Stefan and Andrew. You know, as much as Andrew's very stoic, I still love the guy. And I was just getting to know Phil. And judging by how highly you guys talked about him all the time, I know he's a good person. And then, like, even like, you know, we were feeling each other out when we first met each other. But like, as I worked with him, I was like, man, this guy's cool. I almost cursed. I've got to keep my Jersey City mouth out of my random talking. But I was like, yeah, this guy's cool as hell. I'm like, this guy is cool as hell too. I was like, this group's cool as hell. I was like, so, yeah, man, I really miss you guys. I wish there was a slot for me. If you guys, if you guys weren't just blowing smoke and you guys really liked me, if there was a slot, you know, I'd probably come back. But like, I am where I am now. It's not fun. Starting somewhere new is never fun because low. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, but I try to keep it clean on YouTube because a lot of things. Another reason why I shouldn't go live on YouTube that much is because I just talk straight. So one of the problems is there's a lot of things you can't say on YouTube, and I really have no filter. And yeah, you can get in big trouble saying the wrong things on YouTube. But you know, when I'm in person, all my friends who know me, they get the real talk, the straight talk. There's no filter. I don't like beating around the bush with people and being fake. That's why I don't have a Facebook account. I don't have a fake book account. I don't like to take pictures of myself and look, I'm all unshaven and I don't care. It's like I'm not trying to be one of those YouTubers like, hello everybody, today I'm going to show you. And like when I watch a YouTube video and they start off the YouTube video with look at this, I'm just like sitting on this YouTube screen while I'm talking. I don't care. When I'm watching a YouTube video sometimes and I start a video and somebody starts off the video and they're like, yo everybody, it's your boy Tony, or yo it's your girl Tina, I immediately turn it off. I'm like, you're not my boy and you're not my girl. And everybody says that. Why is everybody a clone and everybody talks like each other? You're good. I thought I'd fill in the blank in for you. I'll take the heat. Yeah, man. I was actually joking around with one of the guys. The place that I'm working now, they have 2 buildings, and they sent me to the Allentown building, and I went there, and I was talking to the guys there, and man, the one guy was as open as me. He was like really straight talking, and like yeah, he was like he was gonna take the heat too, like for what he was saying to me, but he knows I was gonna keep my mouth shut and stuff. Like, it's just a person at a job giving a new person that he just met the straight dope on the job. So I was just like, all right, getting some real talk. Like, I just met this guy, man. This guy's giving, not holding anything back. And I like that when I worked with you guys. You guys didn't hold anything back. So I was joking around with him. I was like, yeah, man, the guys, when they have a good relationship, like I remember when, like, I don't know, it struck me as funny. Remember, I couldn't stop laughing the first time I heard Stefan sneeze or cough, and your reaction, instead of bless you or you're all right there, sir, it was like, shut up, like really annoyed. I was like, he just told the boss to shut up. Like, okay, he's bigger than the boss. Is that why he told the boss to shut up? Well, he's bigger than everybody. Is that why he tells everybody to shut up? I'm like, yeah, he's all nice to me. He doesn't tell me to shut up. I was like, I probably got to build into that relationship where he could, you know, when you really love another guy, man, that's when you could say anything to him. It's like, hey, man, remember that day I told you Andrew was walking up to me? I was like, hey, why are you walking up to me like you're going to stab me? And he came right in my face and he goes, that's exactly what I'm going to do. That's a good relationship right there. When you can threaten each other with bodily harm and everything's cool, you can get on with your work. It's like the welder at my old job. He's like my best friend. If you watched my last video where I got the, yeah. If you watch my, I don't know if it's my last video or it's my video before that, but I have a video where I got a package. Somebody sent me a Christmas gift. Now I don't get gifts. I only give gifts. But somebody gave me a Christmas gift of Cole's canned mackerel. And that was the welder who I'm like friends with. Yeah. He was going to shank me. But yeah, man, the welder at my old job, man, that guy used to, like, I'd sit down for a meeting. I'd say, hold on, let me see what you guys are seeing instead of this YouTube. So I'd sit down for a meeting, and my friend would sit next to me at the meeting, and the other people would sit there, the manager too. Everybody would come sit at the table, and this guy, I don't know, we were friends, so he'd sit near me or I'd sit near him, you know. And one time he was at the meeting, he just starts punching me. And I guess some of the people that weren't familiar with his antics, they're like, why are you punching James? And he's like, something to do. It's just, you know, it's just like, of course you can't do that in front of the board of trustees or in front of the CEO. But Crash Project, hey guys, Crash Project is, I love this guy because I was watching one of his videos. He has a AMD B450 chipset. Shout out to AMD builders, Phil. But the Crash Project has a AMD build, B450 build, which is similar to mine, almost the same specs. And I was looking at one of his videos, and I commented on one of his videos. He commented on one of my videos. He's my first subscriber, the first person who ever subscribed to my channel who wasn't one of my friends. Like my former network administrator, she subscribed to my channel. She don't count. She's like a sister to me. Like I love her, you know what I mean? She don't count. She's a friend. My friend Rashawn, he subscribed to my channel. He don't count. That's like a brother to me, you know what I mean? They don't count. They're friends. But this guy, he's a stranger. He found some loser YouTube channel, and he was like, he subscribed to my channel. And I was really sick when I started my YouTube channel. I'm still sick. But he subscribed to my channel and was like, hey man, I hope, he didn't say anything about the bad content, about the bad audio, about the bad video. He just said, hey man, I hope you get better, you know, man to man, from stranger to stranger. I hope you get better. Yeah, she don't count. If you watch my video, which video did I have about? I have a video, a short. Oh yeah, it's called The Best Boss Ever. That's her. That's the woman I used to report to at one of my old jobs. And it's weird, man, when you work with somebody, because when you work with somebody, you're with them for 40 hours a week or sometimes more. And I was with her for way more than 40 hours a week. You're really, it's part of your life. Work is a big part of your life. You're in the trenches with that person. So like Mike Pandel, who's watching right now, I don't know if he's still watching, but he was commenting and watching before on my video. I was only with him half of the work week. And I got to know him over the course of a few months. I worked with the girl that I'm talking about, my former network administrator, for years. You become, like, if it turns out if you don't clash and you get along, like, you become like really, really good friends with them. Like I love this guy Mike, and I love our boss, who is his current boss. Their other guy, the other guy that works with them, Phil, the one that I covered for when I was doing the contract job. I don't work for this girl no more. We text each other and we talk all the time. Like, we're like friends for life. My friend Rashawn, we met at the job, and he's been on my YouTube channel before. All he does is talk trash and stuff, but he's down to earth when you get to know him, but he's talking trash in the video too that I have up on YouTube. But when you get past all that stuff and you talk to him man to man, you have a real man to man, heart to heart talk with him, you get to see the real person, and that's the person that I kept as a friend. But it was funny, when I met him the first time at work, we actually argued. I had an argument with him the first day at work. We argued. He's spiritual. He believes in God. He was Muslim at the time. I'm a non-believing heathen. I don't believe in... It's just like one of the guys I was talking to before. He happens to be a believer. I'm not a believer. We talked about it. It was no, well, your view of life is different than mine. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to hear you out. You don't know what you're talking about. Nothing you say is valid because you don't ascribe to the same things as me. Yeah, man. Yeah, I did a video and the car's been repaired. The other guy's insurance paid for everything. I was calling my insurance company. I was like, what can I do? Because I can't afford full coverage, so I don't have collision. But I was like, it wasn't my fault. But yeah, the other guy's insurance paid for everything. The car's totaled. My car looks like it's brand new. Can't believe I have a car that lived in Jersey City for over a decade and it looks in the condition that it's in right now. Yeah, you could watch that video, man. It looks beautiful. And the car, I just got new tires on it. I have a video showing my new tires too. I make boring videos, man. You know me. I'll get a new toothbrush. I'll make a video. Check out my new toothbrush. Speaking of, I did. Let me show you the one of the thing that I got for Christmas. Yeah, so I have a whole... I gotta get off. I'll catch up with you later, sir. Best of luck. Keep on keeping on. Miss you, brother. Yeah, I miss you too, man. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for just saying hello. And if you guys ever get a slot or you find anywhere that I fit back over there, man, call me up, man. Call me up. I know I was a hassle to deal with, and I used to talk you until your ears bled, but yeah, go do work, man. I know you probably got work to do, but yeah, you and Phil, man, take it easy over there, man. Merry Christmas. Have a Happy New Year, brother. Come get me. Come get me when you need a guy, when you need another jester in the IT group there. Call me up. So yeah, my friend got me this. Oh, let's get it on camera. Oh, there we go. Wild mackerel. That was my Christmas gift from my friend. Wild mackerel. This is expensive too. Thanks, man. Thanks, I appreciate it. Yeah, don't waste your time watching me no more, Mike. Go fix them problems. That's a good guy. But anyway, yeah, my friend got me the Coles mackerel and olive oil. And I'm still trying to find out like what I can and what I can't eat to not have so much pain. So I really was in a lot of pain yesterday and the day before yesterday. So I write down everything I eat. And I was like, maybe it's the carbs. So now I'm going to try something new all the time. So now I'm going to try going weak on the carbs. I'm going to do protein and I'm going to eat foods that are low in carbohydrates. So this doesn't have a lot of carbohydrates. Chicken, meat doesn't have a lot of carbohydrates. So I just ate spinach this morning. What did I eat this morning? I ate spinach and a can of tuna. So that's what I'm going to do until my body recovers. But hey, man, at least there's a lot of things I can eat now that I couldn't eat before. So slowly getting better, slowly improving. So Crash Report, I don't know, Crash Project. I keep calling you Crash Report. The Crash Project. I don't know if you're still here, but let me show you, because you like techie stuff. I don't know if it's real, if it qualifies as a techie thing, but let me show you what I was maybe interested in buying for me. Let me go to Opera. Let's go to Amazon.com. So it was an air blower. No, not an air blower. Air blower duster. Because hold on, let me move. There we go. Because Air cans. They're a waste of money. I have these air cans right here. Let me get one. You know, these things are inefficient. These are a waste of money. These air cans and stuff. I mean, yeah, it's handy, like to clean your computer and stuff, but where I used to work, I had access to a compressor all the time. So if I wanted to just use a real live compressor, yeah. So this is the one that I was looking at. But yeah, because I'm tired of using this and I don't have access to a compressor anymore. So yeah, air cans, they're not cost effective. I don't want to buy any more air cans. So I was looking at these different ones because they have one at the place that I'm working right now. We have, let me see if that's showing up. We have one of, yeah, it is showing up, right? We have one of these. But see, that's like $85. I'm not paying $86, and then tax is gonna be like $90 for this thing. That's too much money. And you know, it only has a few attachments, and I don't know. So here's the one I was interested in getting. Let me see if I can find it. This one right here. This one. It's much cheaper. Has 2 speeds, 500 watts and 250 watts. Yeah, $85 too much, man. Yo, some of the guys that were commenting earlier in my stream, Crash Project, they are on Mike's unboxing. It's Mike's unboxing reviews and how-tos. They're from his Discord. So that's the only Discord channel I go to. I go to what's that guy's name? He does a lot of case reviews. I go to his Discord because one of the mods invited me. What's his name? He talks real gangsta. He's like from New York. What's his name? Kosher Tech. Yeah, I got invited to Kosher Tech's Discord, so I go there every once in a while. But mainly, if I'm on Discord, 99.5% of the time, it's on Mike's Discord because the group there is really cool. I stick out like a sore thumb because I'm from the United States, and most of them, they're all Euros. So I'll make like some Euro trash jokes here and there, and they can make fun, you know, they can make dumb American jokes to me, but it's all love. But yeah, they're all good people, and they all like tech just like us, man. You'd like them. So yeah, man, you always ask me where to find me. I don't want to put all my information out on YouTube, but yeah, that's where to find me, on that Discord channel. But anyway, back to this. I like those guys, man. I'd hang out there more, but I'm doing this job, and I feel ill and sick all the time, man. It's hard to do things. But yeah, this duster, multi-use electrical. It looks like a no-name. It's called Kodo brand. Kodo? I don't know how you say that. But anyway, it has 2 speeds, 500 watts and 250 watts, you know, if you don't want to blow it too hard. The only thing I don't like about it, I think it's on-off button. I'd prefer a button that you press and it's temporary. You press it, it blows. You let go, it stops. I prefer it like that because, you know, I can't even articulate what I'm trying to say, but like you don't want to have it blowing full power all the time. And when you're, you got to be careful because too much air blowing on stuff could cause things that cause problems. See, I watched him for something the other day, but can't remember. I bought me a Raspberry Pi. What are you going to use the Raspberry Pi for? Or you can do some creative stuff? Yeah, as long as it blows, yeah. See, but this one, look at this. This one's cheaper, but look at all the attachments it has. It's got this guy with the brush. It's got the fine nozzle. It's got the, yeah, this has more attachments and it has 2 speeds. It's cheaper. Yeah, so I definitely would go with this. And it's got good reviews, you know? And hey, man, if it has a problem or it doesn't work, just go to Kohl's. If you, I don't know if you know, but if you go to Kohl's, you can do Amazon returns. That's much simpler than trying to UPS it back. Just go to Kohl's, get your returns transactions at Kohl's. But yeah, I was interested in getting this air duster for $46, but I'm trying not to buy things until I've worked for a little bit and managed to make some money, because money's hard to come by, and I just spent a lot of money getting presents from my son and his mom. I bought them some gifts for Christmas, which I wouldn't even have been able to do if I didn't just land this contract job that I just got, you know, and I got to pay the rent, and I'm lucky to be working, especially like all these people out of work with all all these lockdowns and all this stuff. And I'm already sick, man. If I get COVID-19, I'm probably going to be as good as dead. But, can't be afraid to live, right? I know plenty of people that got it. My friend's parents, who are like, his father is 90, he said. His father just got it, and he just got out of the hospital. He's fine now. So, hey, man, people can get it, and they can beat it. But anyway, back to the topic at hand. Yeah, I was thinking about getting this. And somebody gave me at the job that I just started, the boss there, she just met me, gave me an Amazon gift card for $25. So I bought me some high Kelvin rating light bulbs. Let me see what you said. Hold on. You better not get cold. I might have already had it. So I'm not worried if I do or if I don't have it. As long as my son doesn't have it, as long as my replacement in the world doesn't get all these ailments and stuff, I don't care. I feel like I'm already on borrowed time anyway. I was pretty much going to croak and die in April anyway, so. You're real into security right now. Yeah, I know you had like a security issue. Oh, that's what you're going to use the Raspberry Pi for? Are you going to build one of those external firewalls? No, not a smart light bulb. Smart light bulbs are okay too, but the light bulbs I prefer are the ones that have a high Kelvin rating. Light bulbs that have a Kelvin rating of under 3000 are usually like more orangey and red. I prefer the ones that have more of the sunlight spectrum, like that have a high Kelvin rating, like 5000 K and up. So let me see, sunlight LED bulb. Let me show you. So let me see. Oh yeah, it's like you see this one right here, how it has a Kelvin rating of 5000 K. So that light looks more white like that instead of this ugly yellow light. I don't like these yellow lights. Like at nighttime and I turn on a light and the whole room turns yellow. I hate that, man. I feel like it's I don't know, it's ugly, man. It's like the world's drenched in urine. It's gross. Like I like light. I don't know if these daylight lights generate enough of the spectrum that you need for your skin to produce its own vitamin D. I'm not sure of that. If you need actual real sunlight, because I forget what part of the spectrum you need to convert. Because a lot of the reasons why they're saying, and I already knew this before COVID-19, but they're saying a lot of reason people get sick in the wintertime, and COVID-19 is making people so sick is because of lack of nutrients and stuff, and vitamin D being one of the most important things. That's why a lot of people get sick in the wintertime, because it's overcast and the days are shorter and people are inside more, and you get less vitamin D. So I have a vitamin D supplement. I have a, let me see what you said. The kind of light is called something. Can't remember what they call it either. I can't keep up. Yeah, now UV light's bad for you, and I don't know if you've seen. I made a video where I bought a UVC light bulb. UV, there's different classifications of UV light, and C is a spectrum you don't want shining on your skin. That has the wavelengths. Like if you're if the wavelengths are as low as like 100, I think it's 185 nanometer wavelength, or even the two. First of all, the certain wavelengths produce ozone, which is already bad for you. It produces O3, which is ozone, and that's like a poisonous, toxic gas to us. But also, if the wavelengths are small enough, it can damage your cells. So I don't know if you know, but like damaged DNA and damaged mRNA and all that stuff, and it replicates. That's pretty, as far as I know, that's what cancer is. So yeah, people who are out in the sun too long, being out in the sun is good to get your vitamin D and all that stuff. But everything, man, too much of a good thing could kill you, right? Magnesium's good for you. You could get too much magnesium, read about all the things it does to you. Too much potassium, read about all the things it does to you. Too much sodium, but we need all these things. But yeah, I'm learning as I go along because I'm sick. And to be honest, a lot of doctors I've seen, they haven't been much help. So, yep. So yeah, here's one I like. Actually, I think I just ordered a 4-pack of 500K daylight, non-LED. What are these? These are 100 watt equivalents. I think I bought 60 watt equivalents because I don't want it to generate that much heat. Because if you get, like, for example, this is a 100 watt equivalent to an incandescent light bulb, but it really only uses 15 watts. But even 15 watts might be too much for an enclosed light fixture. Like if you have a fixture that's enclosed, like in glass or something like that, you don't want it to get too hot in there. Sometimes the bulbs could fail. So I think with a 60 watt equivalent, they'll use like 9 or 8.5 watts. So I don't want to worry about it. I want to be able to like stick it into a fixture, have it lit up, or if I want to put it like in the ceiling fixture, like in the bathroom or in the kitchen, and it's going to be enclosed, I want it to work like that too. So I don't need it to be super bright. If I want to get one of the super bright ones, I'll get one of those lamps that stand, like one of the floor lamps that stand up. I forget what they call them, sky lamps or something like that. It's open at the top and the heat can just convect away. I'll just get one of those instead. But yeah, let me see something. Does this tell me how long I've been streaming? How long have I been talking all this nonsense? Oh, there we go. Damn, I've been streaming for that long. That's a lot of wasted time for people watching. It's just me talking to the screen, but for the people watching, yeah, man, yeah, I'll stay on a little longer. I'll hang it up soon because I gotta eat. I'm gonna have to eat food and I'm gonna have to fold my laundry. I started doing laundry when the stream started. I had like my let me see. I had the I'll be right back picture with Arnold and what's that guy's name? David Hasselhoff from Knight Rider. Just because I thought it was funny. That's so at the start of the stream I was moving the laundry to the dryer. You know, life goes on, right? So let me get back to my light bulbs. So yeah, get some LED light bulbs. Get rid of those. Hopefully in the future everybody's using LED light bulbs, so we don't have to have all these compact fluorescent light bulbs, these CFLs with their mercury inside it. Like, I don't know if you know, but how CFLs work. There's like a mercury gas inside, and the ballast gets charged, and it charges the gas inside, and then it glows or causes the coating to glow. I forget exactly, but it doesn't matter. It has mercury in it, and it's toxic to us. And LED's better, and the prices have gone down. So in the future, no incandescent, no halogen, no CFLs, no mercury. I actually have CFL right here. Turn that on, make myself a little brighter, or I could get some of my window out of the screen. That'll make it a little brighter too, I think. Let's see. But whatever. Turn this off to see how it looks. Yeah, I don't have good lighting or anything like that, but I gotta get a better light for this room too, because this room gets too dark. My light's not that strong. So yeah, I ordered some with the gift card that the lady gave me. I got some of these light bulbs, and I also got some. Got something else too, like a. I also got this. What is it called? I was talking about this in one of my videos too. Xylitol gum. Because I don't like gum. I don't like synthetic sweeteners. I think it's poison. So I didn't get this flavor, but I got this kind of gum. It doesn't have aspartame in it. I used to have a friend who always was like, "Hey James, you want some gum?" And I'm like, "Does it have aspartame in it?" And he goes, "I don't know." I read the package. I'm like, "Yo, you asked me if I want gum like 100 times, and every time it has these poisonous synthetic sweeteners in it. I don't want to eat that shit. You keep asking me over and over again. I don't want it." I said, wake me up when you get some healthy gum. But yeah, anything that has like sugar, alcohol, like anything that says non-sugar or low fat or low sugar and stuff, I don't trust it. I'll read the package, make sure it doesn't have aspartame or all these artificial sweeteners in it, and this gum doesn't have it in it. It's xylitol, although it could kill your dog and cat from what I read. Doesn't hurt you. So yeah, I got this gum, and I don't chew gum. I don't like chewing gum. I got it just for trying to help with my problem that I'm still trying to get out of. But yeah, so far today, stomach hurts, but throat hurts. But I ate spinach and tuna fish, and not too bad. Body slowly strengthening up. So yeah, I got the xylitol gum. What else did I get? I can't remember. There was some interesting things. Let me see. Let me show you. I went over all this stuff in another video, but there's my. You should be taking this crash project. I feel weird I don't know what your real name is. I forget what your real name is, but this is good for anybody, man, during the winter time. Some vitamin D supplement. I mean, there are foods that you can eat that has vitamin D in it, but you know, if you're not sure you're getting it, you can take a supplement. It's always better to get vitamins, minerals, and nutrients from your food instead of supplements. But just in case for the winter time and summertime, I'll just be sure to, you know, spend some time in the sun, get some sun. It's good for you. It's healthy. But yeah, this will help me out during the winter. So yeah, that's what that's one of the things I got off Amazon. But I made a video about that already. But yeah, that's all. Got that gum. Talked about the explosion. Read a bunch of news, and I bored everybody. So, it's like chat kind of slowed down. So, guess I'm gonna call it. I went long enough. Another boring stream in the books. I should do more of these just for fun. I mean, yeah, just for fun, something to do. Get my mind off things, relax a little bit. But gotta eat, gotta do the laundry, got stuff to do. But yeah, it's fun to do these just to talk to people, like people, your friends and stuff, like my internet friends come say hi to you and stuff like that. I prefer to have like more like information, like share something useful for people, but if not, at least I had something to do, yapped for a while. But yeah, I'm gonna stop the stream now. Everybody who tuned in, thanks for watching, thanks for all the well wishes and just, you know, being nice people. So see everybody next time. Later. YouTube's like, you sure you want to end the stream? Are you sure? Like, yeah, I'm sure.